Hey, NASDOG. We get the best dope on the markets. I am your host, Alan Palmer, technical analyst. You know what? We're going to go through. Today is Tuesday, the first day after Memorial Day. Okay. Last week I was talking about possible turns. Okay. We do have possible turn in bonds. In silver, we had rallied $3 in the overnight right out of the box and traded lower. So here we're looking at corn here. This is a D's corn. This is the stuff that's getting planted right now here. We got a little trend line right here, okay? Funds are long, and that's not what I want to talk about here. Let's go to, here we are, gold. Let's go to gold right here, okay? This has been a big number here. This hit like 5 times here. 44, 88 half. It's got 88 half here. Let me show you what it was on the daily. See, it's over here. Okay, you have to understand the vagaries of the silver market because it's just the wildest animal there ever is. Okay, so here's where we are again. Now we're back over it, 95 half. Okay. But going forward, if this was to play out here, we got this area around 44.10. And I'm just saying here, these would be some other levels on the downside here. For example, here, we missed this here by a little bit here. What was a high? 83.30. 84.90 was this trend line here. This is on a daily chart. I have a good example how these sequences can change, and it was in crude oil here. I don't know if I'm going to really show them here, but it's where you get 2 sequences because there's different sets of data. One is the overnight here. So that's gold here going forward. I'm sorry, I apologize about having the price thing off. Let's go to crude oil here. This is one of them. Okay, this is a daily chart. Okay, this went out to clients here. Okay, these are small olive buys. Okay, here's olive line buy 1. This was hit 89.56. 89.41 was that's $170 risk. And then here we are, $4 grand higher, $4,500 higher. Okay, on one NYMEX. Okay, they do have smaller ones, and if you need a broker, okay, and you want to put your stuff here, and it goes through on the screen here. I am a registered broker here, okay? So, and let's go back here on this crude oil here. Okay, so let's go to an intraday, okay? This is an intraday. Whatever the low was, what was it? 89.41 was that olive line. This same olive line is right here, okay? That's because shit got really crazy here, but this is the way the money managers will look at this chart. Anyway, look at the low here today. 92.54, okay? This was, and then this was the other session, okay? This was the other session. Actually, okay, so this was the other section. When by the time we came out in bank hours, okay, 92.53 was the low, okay? But we had traded 89.41. So that's just something as far as if you want to, you're going to do it yourself. Look at this silver here. Let's just go look at silver here. It is 1:44 p.m. Okay, here, this was silver, actually. This was silver. This was Friday. This is what we did. Right out of the box, up to 79.25. And then here's what we did. With this played, the green held, the green held, the green held. Okay, then you start splitting it up on a closed basis. You're looking for hints. Here you close under it. Here you come here. Okay, this is just what happened last night. And then you break down to here, which actually was a trend line here. And if we look at that, this is silver. Okay, can we see this? This is 76.57 here last. We just came out of the box here. As a matter of fact, yeah. As a matter of fact, I said buy it here maybe with a 12-cent stop. Okay. Not to say for a tradeaholic, because this could be, it could be the bottom, okay? But you can see how that played out there here. This is an intraday chart of silver. Okay, this was just a page I was going through. OJ. Okay, there's a couple. These are big numbers here. That's an olive buy. This is China, okay? This is an ETF in China, That's what it is. And here's the yen. This was that one where we thought it was an intervention, but it coincided right with a Paul Tudor Jones interview. Anyway, this is where we are on the way back down here on the downside. Canadian here. These were major here. Look at this. Okay. These were major. We just got down here. So we did not make a new low. Kind of like how bonds possibly might have bottomed. And then here's the euro here. This is just an intraday chart here. All right. Let's go to RBOB. RBOB, reformulated gasoline. This is unleaded gas. Okay. Here, we're back at the lows here. July RBOB here. See? Hang on a second here. Because crude is whatever, $4 or $5 off the low tick. And here we have July RBOB making new lows. Okay, this is what I'm talking about. These guys that work in the United States, these refiners, look at this. You had a nice outside down week in July. This is July. This is getting ready to go off. But, well, why are you showing me that? Because you're buying it at the pump. And it's $3.15 sellers right now. Down 20 cents. Okay? 364 was tip-top tick. Okay? 360 round down here. Okay? So this, I think this is topped. I don't know. Where are you going down here? This will be an area here. But if you're looking to buy it here, 290, 60. That might happen fast. 267 down here. Okay, but we're going off here. Let's look at this is the July D's. Okay, there we go. Okay, this is down 14.5 cents. So if you speculate, you could, and RBOB at $480 a penny, it's too much risk. Okay, because we're just looking at $8,000 moves. Okay, 48 times 2 is 96. 20 cents is $9,600. So then you might play these spreads. Okay, the idea would be you're selling the July, which goes off in June. Okay, so it's getting ready. It's coming up here, but it's spot, and the funds will be rolling it here soon. But still, it's spot, and you'd be selling it at 97 cents over what the D's delivery is. Okay. So this gets stretched out also. Here is the top left. This is the June. Okay, this is like spot right now. 321 here, 321 half. We're making new lows as we speak. Okay, this is what this looks like. Okay, so we had here. You could see I had some olive line sells. These are pivots. Okay, these are pivots. This red down here is a pivot. Okay, just think of it that way. These are tools. Have this mapped out or these mapped out over here, these light gray ones. Okay, it's a pivot. You blow somebody out and then you get back under, you sell it with a new high stop. Okay, or you day trade it. Okay, so here we go. Here, let's, Here, hang on a second here. Let me put up something else here. Let's put up a volume chart here and let's just see if there's any kind of volume here. Okay, so 562 contracts, but trust me, this is the cash market. Okay, this is the cash market. Okay, that's June RBOB. Look out below, babe. This is the last. I've been having this theme here the last day over $100. Okay, so I spread it somewhere. It's like going in a pit and highballing it or something like that. Just looking for something here. Here's nat gas here. We're back at 329 here. Right hand side out right here where I'm circling it right here. And then what's this? This is Jan nat gas, 434. Okay, so they're taking some gas out of that. Let's just take a glance at heating oil here. This is June, okay, and this is May, so it's already off. Even though we're still in May, where is the next one trading? Maybe it's not. Maybe that's still going on. Maybe they do it a little different in the heating oil. This is the June heating oil here. This is a daily chart here. So this was just last week. This is when we went to 102.40. I had that 102.45 or something. Goodness gracious. Stop location, man. Stop location. You got to, and you can't be afraid to re-put the trade back on and do it again. You can't. I mean, because then, because here, you come back here And then, and then, so anyway, this is down 20 cents here, June heat. This is like diesel. Think diesel, okay? So 369, 362, whatever you're paying, man. If you're paying $7, man, those guys are scalping you. If you're paying $6, I don't know what diesel tax is, though. So don't go El Brego Garcia, the gas station attendant. He's the guy that Walls or one of those other guys. The other guy went down and had a margarita with the illegal terrorist that likes to choke women. Anyway, so here's November heating oil here. Okay, so 334. Okay, so about 30 cents. Okay. I'm going to call this a wrap here. You need something, or you need access. You need somebody to call. What do you got right now? And those are always tough ones. But email me, arp@nasdog.com. Thanks for watching. Always use a risk stop to stop the risk.